In the endless black sea of space, a small gray world drifts in quiet orbit. Our moon, a pale stone surrounded by silence. From Earth, it looks so large, so close. Yet it's just a shadow compared to the giants that follow. Craters scar its surface wounds from ancient impacts. There is no air here, no sound, only dust and time. When you stand on the moon, Earth rises in the distance, a glowing marble of blue and white. Every life, every story, every moment, all on that fragile sphere. The moon was our first step beyond home. A symbol of courage and wonder, but in the grand scale of the universe, it is smaller than a whisper. Let's move beyond to the first world of fire, Mercury. Mercury, the closest planet to the sun. A tiny world of rock and silence, only a little larger than our moon, a golf ball beside Earth's basketball. Here, day and night are enemies. Daytime burns at 430 degrees Celsius. Night falls to 180 degrees Celsius. No clouds, no oceans, just endless stone shattered by heat and cold. It races around the sun in 88 days, the fastest planet in our solar system. A world forever running, never resting. Yet in this smallness, there's beauty. Golden light dances across jagged mountains. Long shadows stretch across a land that never knew rain. But Mercury is tiny a speck compared to its fiery sister ahead, Venus. Venus, so bright in our skies, a glowing jewel before dawn. It looks peaceful, but beneath those clouds a nightmare burns. Temperatures reach 475 degrees Celsius. Winds howl at 360 kilometers an hour. The atmosphere, thick, toxic, acidic, a runaway greenhouse of death. They call Venus Earth's twin, same size, same gravity, but fate diverged. Where Earth found balance, Venus drowned in heat. Maybe once it had oceans, now only fire. Venu teaches us something haunting, how fragile life can be. And yet, even this blazing twin is small compared to the living miracle next to it, Earth, our home, a world wrapped in air and life, 104 kilometers wide. Oceans shimmer in sunlight. Clouds drift like breath across its face. Mountains rise, forests stretch. And in one small corner, we opened our eyes to the stars. Earth is the only place we know life exists. It means with balance, fire and water, sky and soil, birth and decay. But even this magnificent world is fragile in the cosmic ocean. If Earth were a grain of sand, the sun would be a beach ball. And beyond that, number-bod grains of gogist. The giants await. Next comes a planet of iron and dust, Mars. A lonely world, cold, silent, painted in rust. Mars, half the size of Earth, but rich in mystery. Dust storms roar across endless plains. Mountains tower higher than any on Earth. Olympus Mons, 3 times taller than Everest. Once, rivers may have flowed here. Oceans may have shimmered. Now, only memory remains. We dream of walking here again, of turning its red soil into green life. Mars may yet be humanity's second home, but compared to what lies beyond, Mars is just another ember in the dark, because now we meet the giant of giants, Jupiter. The first true giant, a storming world, a planet so massive it could hold 1,300 Earths inside. Its heart is mystery, gas, liquid, maybe metal. Clouds swirl in endless storms, the great red spot raging for centuries. Jupiter is a protector. Its gravity shields Earth from deadly asteroids, but it's also a monster. If you fell into it, you'd never stop falling. Moons orbit it like a miniature solar system. Volcanic Io, icy, Europa, each one a world of its own. Yet even Jupiter, mighty and vast, shrinks next to the ringed beauty ahead. Saturn, elegant, enigmatic, a world wrapped in golden light. Its rings made of ice and dust stretch 2,000 kilometers wide. But they're only 10 meters thick, delicate like threads of glass. Saturn is almost pure hydrogen, so light it could float in water if you could find a sea big enough. Its storms roar, its poles glow with alien auroras. It is beauty made of chaos, but beyond Saturn, the sunlight fades, and colder, stranger worlds await, far, cold, forgotten. Uranus spins on its side, a planet tipped over like a fallen giant. Its blue-green color comes from methane, turning sunlight into a soft, icy glow. It's huge, 4 times wider than Earth. Yet, compared to Jupiter, it feels small. Seasons last decades here. The sun rises once and doesn't set for 42 years. Then comes night, another 42. A frozen world, drifting in silence, waiting for a sun that barely warms it. The last true planet, dark, distant. blue like a deep ocean frozen in time. Winds here are the fastest in the solar system. 2,000 kilometers per hour, they rip across the planet in endless storms. Neptune is beauty and violence combined, cold, blue, and eternal. But even Neptune, the farthest wanderer, is a speck beside the next star life-giving star, the Sun. The Sun, the heart of our solar system, a ball of fire so large, it could fit 1 million Earths inside. At its core, nuclear fusion. Every second it burns 600 million tons of hydrogen to create light. That light travels for 8 minutes and becomes sunrise on Earth. It gives life, it defines time, but it's just one star among billions, and beyond it, there are stars so large, they make the Sun look like a spark. Betelgeuse, a red supergiant, so massive it would reach beyond Jupiter's orbit if placed where our Sun is. And Scuti, one of the largest stars ever known. If it replaced our Sun, it would swallow Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars entirely. These are titans of light, burning short, dying young, ending in explosions so powerful, they create the elements of life. But from these deaths, something darker is born, something that defies everything we understand. When a giant star dies, it collapses under its own weight, gravity wins, and space itself folds inward. A black hole, no light escapes it. Not even time behaves the same. At the center lies singularity, a point smaller than an atom, but heavier than entire suns. Sagittarius, a asterisk, the black hole at the center of our galaxy, weighs 4 million suns. Antal 618, one of the largest known, is a monster billions of times more massive. Even galaxies orbit these invisible giants, a spiral of stars, 100,000 light years wide, over 200 billion stars. Nebulas, clusters, dark matter, all spinning around a black heart. If the Sun were a grain of sand, the Milky Way would be the size of a continent. We live near one edge, on a small arm of stars, a quiet corner in a galactic sea. And yet, this galaxy is not alone. The Milky Way is just one of 2 trillion galaxies, each with billions of stars, each with billions of worlds. From the smallest moon to the largest cluster of galaxies, all part of one expanding universe. The observable universe stretches 93 billion light years across. And beyond that, we don't know. Maybe it never ends, maybe there are more infinite others. And here we are, a single species on a small blue planet around an average star in a quiet galaxy, in a vast and unknowable cosmos. From dust we came, to dust we will return. Yet somehow, the universe became aware of itself through us. Tiny, fragile, but curious. We looked up at the stars and dared to wonder.